Hello everybody, my name is Anthony and I'm going to show you how I make a beat in FL Studio 11. So I'm going to start off with a simple drum groove and I'm going to get my kick, my hi-hat, my snare, get a clap going, and cool thing about FL with the default template is when you line it up, everything is going to be sequenced in the mixer 1 through 4. When you get the first 4, you get the first 4 presets: the kick, the clap, the hat, and the snare. They're already lined up 1 through 4, so when I plugged everything in there, it's already 1 through 4 on the mixer. See, up here is my FX, which is it goes to the mixer, which is up here, that button. So I'll show you that in a second. This is my playlist, which is the main page where you go to put the song together. Here's my sequencer where you make different patterns. See, if I were to make first empty, I'll call this drums. I'm going to eventually be making a melody, so I'll make another one, pattern 2, which will be melody. Spelled it wrong, but it's alright. And then I could scroll through the patterns right here, or I can select on them here. So we'll start with the drums, which I'm going to make a simple 2-bar drum loop really quick. We'll do a 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 3. Put my snare here, play it for you. So spacebar does play and stop, pretty convenient. That's our play, stop, and record up here. Now I'll add some hi-hat, and if I really wanted to get fancy and add like a hi-hat roll, come in here, get my slice tool. There's a lot of cool tools up here. We got pencil, paint, mute, zoom, selector, and all that. This drop arrow, it's got a bunch of different stuff as well. I'm going to show you the basics real quick. So I just sliced this hi-hat up into 4 individual hits, so it'll sound like a roll. Give it that like trap feel to it. I'm going to add some offbeat claps to it, give it some feel to it. So up here in channels, you can add a bunch of different audio plugins. For now, I'm just going to use Contact 5 that comes with native instruments, and add a piano to it, give it a melody. Now sometimes if I'm making like a drum loop first, I want to get my melody going over the drum loop because that's eventually what I'm going to use. And probably just have it go with the beat and have it sound kind of robotic at first. Since I'm doing something simple, it'll be cool like that. Get the Maverick going. Go to my piano roll for the Maverick. Do a C major beat, nothing crazy. So now I got it going, nice little 2-bar. So I'm going to go to the playlist here. And I still got the melody on the drums. I'm going to cut it out here. So if you right click on Contact, you can go to Edit and Cut. So I'm going to cut out the melody. I'm going to go here, go down to Edit and Paste on my melody. And go ahead and paint it in here. Now I'll switch pattern mode over to song mode. So I'm gonna switch it over to song mode, and now I got it in the playlist. Now I'll start adding some minor things to this 16 bar, or 8 bar I should say. I'm gonna add an 808. Scroll down here, go to this bass drop. Now before I do it, what I always like to do, I'm going to go into this bass drop sample. I'm going to go over here to miscellaneous. Sometimes if I'm adding notes, it'll overlap the bass and it'll just ride on one another and just peak and sound nasty. So I'm going to cut it, choose cut itself, so whenever a note goes into another note, it doesn't overlap. It stops the other note, cuts it off, and then plays another note right after. I'm going to slide this up to FX6 and channel 6 in the mixer. I'm going to make the piano channel 5 in the mixer. I'm going to go ahead and start adding some bass. And then once I'm done doing this, I'm going to go and put it in the playlist. So I'm thinking, alright, it's pretty cool so far. I'm going to add like a different melody to it. Go to Analog Lab. Maybe try to find like a pad or something, or it's a unique sound to give the beat some flavor. Sometimes these things take forever to load, which is kind of annoying, but that's the digital world for you. Let's scroll down. You know what? I'm gonna use a preset. I'm just using presets for now, but I'm gonna use this pad. It says night drone. That sounds cool. Let's try it out. I'm just gonna do it right in this 808 to test it out. Just keep going with the C major and just ride it out. Sounds like a little off with the attack, so I'll go back to the plugin, bring the envelope attacks down a little bit. When I'm done here, I'll cut it out, make a new one, melody 2. Kind of give it some flavor here. So yeah, that's pretty much how I do it. And then once I like how it's kind of going, I can go to the mixer here and do a number of different things. You know, I got my pans. Make everything go to the right. Raise the levels here. And then over here I got my plugins. Add my parametric EQ. Thank you for watching. Hope you were interested, and